Hey guys, let's have a look at the new Force of Law Premium Warbond that came out today. As usual, the Warbond costs 1000 super credits and has 3 pages with a total of 24 items. Page 1 starts with the BP-20 Corrections Officer medium armor for 45 medals. The armor passive Ballistic Padding provides 25% resistance to chest damage and 25% resistance to explosive damage. It also prevents all damage from bleeding. The passive is useful but not sensational. For 20 medals you get the Signal Hold emote. The premium player card Miranda's Legacy only costs 2 medals. For 35 medal you get this Warbond's premium assault rifle. The AR-32 pacifier has a damage of 50, a capacity of 40, a recoil of only 11 and a fire rate of 700. The rifle has medium armor penetration and fires unique stun rounds. Targeted enemies are interrupted and can't move for a brief moment. The weapon feels good to shoot, is very precise but lacks in damage. There are only customization options for grip, scope and muzzle, but not for the magazine size. Overall the gun is quite useful due to the crowd control effect of the stun. Compared to the other assault rifles, this gun trades damage for the stun effect. The BP-20 Corrections Officer helmet costs 30 medals and lets you play as Robocop. The premium cape Miranda's Legacy costs 8 medals. For 7 medals you can get 100 super credits back. The last item on page 1 is the True Blue Hellpot pattern. It costs 20 medals and the mix of gold, blue and black looks fantastic. After spending 125 medals you can move on to page 2. Page 2 starts with the new Stun Pods booster. Using this booster will expose the Hellpod's wiring upon impact, stunning enemies and friendly Helldivers around the drop site. The effect is rarely useful and mostly annoying to other Helldivers. For 58 medals you can buy a new support stratagem. The DE Escalator is a support weapon that is dropped via Hellpod. It fires explosive stun grenades with medium armor penetration. The explosion does decent damage and one-shots small enemies. You can even take down groups of medium-sized enemies with 2 or 3 shots. The grenades are also able to interrupt the bull rush of a charger. Unfortunately, the grenades can't close bug holes or destroy factories. At the moment, the video that showcases the weapon is missing. Once you unlock the permit in the Warbond, there is no need to buy it in the stratagem lab for acquisition, but this might also be a bug. Just be careful when firing. The area of effect is quite big and you might also harm yourself or your fellow Helldivers. For 50 medals you can apply the True Blue pattern to your shuttle. The BP-32 Jackboot Light Armor also comes with the Ballistic Padding passive and costs 55 medals. You can purchase the Signal Silence emote for 20 medals. The second premium player card Mother's Eagle's Wings costs 7 medals. The helmet of the BP-32 Jackboot Armor costs 45 medals. The Mother Eagle's Wings premium cape can be purchased for 25 medals. There are another 100 super credits at the end of page 2 for 12 medals. The True Blue pattern is also available for vehicles. You can get it for 55 medals on page 3. For 20 medals you can call yourself extrajudicial. The most expensive item of this Warbond is the Stratagem Permit Guard Dog K9. It costs 110 medals. This guard dog has a call-in time of 9.75 seconds and unlimited uses. The cooldown time is 465 seconds. It is called in via Hellpod and uses your backpack slot. Like the other guard dogs, this drone follows you around and mostly shoots enemies and sometimes you and your teammates. At the moment, the video showcasing the drone is the wrong one. The True Blue pattern is also available for your exosuit. It costs 50 medals. The third emote, Signal Group Up, costs 20 medals. The new throwable in this Warbond is the G109 Urchin Stun Grenade. It costs 65 medals. You can get another 100 super credits for 32 medals. There are also 5 new items in the superstore. If you want to look like Judge Dredd, consider buying the BP-77 Grand Juror Heavy Armor. The Warrant is a one-handed guided pistol with medium armor penetration. It has a damage of 80, a capacity of 13, a recoil of 31 and a fire rate of 450. The new guided perk is basically an auto-aim. In guided mode, the P92 Warrant shoots up to 3 bullets at enemies' weak spots. This feature sounds great, but it is far away from perfect. First of all, the lock-on is not instant. You need to wait a moment before the gun is ready to fire. Guided mode doesn't target certain types of enemies like Bile Titans, Chargers, or Hatchery eggs. In order to fire at those targets, you need to switch your weapons to manual aim. Overall, I think the warbond is a great addition to the game. The content of the warbond is thrilling and the new tools are exciting, but details like the missing or wrong videos and errors in the description of certain items could easily be avoided.